Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. So today we are going to analyze the movements of natural gas futures. So friends, here I would like to tell you that why I would prefer to go long in natural gas. So today we are going to analyze the movements of natural gas futures. So here you can see a daily chart of S&P 500 futures, but where is the chart? So here I've defined some trading zones for the movements of natural gas futures where we have seen a declining move in natural gas futures which continued up to here, and now the natural gas futures have entered in a bullish trend. But where is the chart? Let us see the chart how the natural gas futures behaved in this trading zone. So here you can see that after testing the highs of $2.888 on November 11, 2019, the natural gas futures started to move downward when the natural gas futures witnessed first gap down in a daily time frame on November 11, 2019. So friends, here I find that the natural gas futures had already defined a stiff resistance level at the levels of $2.710. So here, after facing stiff resistance again and again, the natural gas futures started to move downward since November 11, 2019. And here we can see that since then, the natural gas futures continued to move downward when they tested the lows of $1.596 on February 28, 2020. But again, here you can see that the natural gas futures tried to consolidate amid this zone when the natural gas futures tested the lows of $1.517 on March 23rd, 2020. The natural gas futures started to move upward and tested the highs of $2.159 on May 5th, 2020, and once again the natural gas futures found stiff resistance at the levels of $2.162 on May 4, 2020, and here we can see that a heavy sell-off was there when the natural gas futures found good support at the levels of $1.596, and here you can see that the natural gas futures were trying to break this stiff resistance level at the levels of $1.868 but could not, and finally moved downward when they tested the lows of $1.423 on June 26, 2020. But once again, the natural gas futures take a sharp upward move and tested the highs of $1.913. But once again, here you can see that the natural gas futures have been facing stiff resistance at these levels. And today I find, after testing the lows of $1.735, the natural gas futures have witnessed a strong upward move which is still continues. So here I would like to tell you that this is a daily chart and one candle represents the movements of one day. And here you can see that the natural gas futures started the day with opening at $1.784 and tested the highs of $1.833 and a low of $1.738, and currently the natural gas futures have been maintaining the levels of $1.825. So today I find that this level looks evident enough to go long for a target of $2.2 during the upcoming week. So friends, let us check this move with the help of some tools. So here you can see the current position of 20 days moving average, which is currently at the levels of $1.692, and the natural gas futures are still maintaining well above the 20 days moving average. And now I would like to show you the current position of 50 days moving average. So here you can see that the 50 days moving average is well above the 20 days moving average, and here you can see that the natural gas futures found a good support at the 50 days moving average in a daily time frame. So here you can see the current position of 20 days exponential moving average. Here you can see a crossover of 20 days exponential moving average on July 2nd, 2020, when the natural gas futures found a good reversal from these levels after this crossover. And here you can see that the current position of 20 days exponential moving average is well above the 20 days moving average. I find that this crossover confirms the continuity of an uptrend in natural gas futures during the upcoming weeks. So here you can see the current position of 50 days exponential moving average, where I find that all the moving averages are indicating the continuity of a bullish trend, because the natural gas futures have found a good support here, because already we have seen a crossover here when the 20 days exponential moving average crossed the 20 days moving average, and now I find that the 50 days exponential moving average can cross over the 50 days moving average. So today I find that the 50 days exponential moving average can cross the 50 days moving average anytime during the upcoming week. So friends, here I find that today this is the level where I would prefer to go long, while the natural gas futures are currently trading at the levels of $1.821 for this period. So here I find that some levels will confirm the continuity of this uptrend. Here I find that a weekly closing above the levels of $1.868 will confirm a gap up opening on the first trading session of the upcoming week. Here I find that a breakout above the levels of $1.979 during the upcoming week will confirm continuity of this uptrend, where the natural gas futures found some resistance at the levels of $2.162, but a sustainable move above this zone will confirm a sharp uptrend in natural gas futures, where we will see the natural gas futures to test new highs during the upcoming weeks. So friends, be ready to see an action. So friends, here during this period, my stop loss levels will be at the levels of $1.757. Here I find that the natural gas futures may test the highs of $2.162 during the upcoming week, which will confirm the continuity of sharp uptrend up to the levels of $2.780 during this period. So friends, this is my expected trading zone for the period from July 9 to August 14. We will see the natural gas futures to test the levels of $2.624 very shortly.